Up here.
It's Dimitri with all the names, honestly.
The chat just like, what princesses are gonna be him?
The best Disney princess, Dimitri.
I am a princess.
I would like to officially petition.
I am a princess.
I would like to officially petition.
I am a princess.
Oh.
That.
I didn't have the video muted, but I tuned in.
You're right.
Oh, they can hear us.
Hear us.
Wow, that's you.
Oh no.
Hazel, they can hear us.
Cool.
Hello, welcome. I think we should go around and give our introductions. Rapunzel, I think you're first.
Oh, yep, you're right. Hi, I'm Rapunzel, and I have Pascal with me also, so he'll be around.
Hi, I'm Ariel. Sebastian's here, just making sure I don't do anything wrong.
Hi, I'm Dimitri. I don't have anybody with me. Just Anya.
Hi, I'm Anya, or the Grand Duchess Anastasia.
I'm Belle.
Hello, I'm Elsa.
All right, so I guess if you guys have any questions, we can answer them. It's nice to see everybody.
Cool.
Whoever wrote Grimsby the icon in the chat, I also 100% agree. He's on a ship somewhere with Eric, probably throwing up, but still there.
So, do you guys come here often?
Occasionally.
Occasionally. Do we want to just say what everybody's been up to recently?
Sure.
We could. Also, I was going to ask what the weather's like where everyone's at right now, because I've heard some people say that it's snowing, and that's quite exciting.
Oh,
I mean, it's always snowing where I am, so.
That's fair, Elsa. That's fair.
well, it's not snowing where I am currently, but
Me neither, and I'm.
Me either.
I really enjoy the snow though.
It's so pretty. I wish it would snow more often.
Maybe we could go visit Elsa and
I'll
then
just come
would be
visit you.
snow.
I'll bring it with me.
That's a good idea. Yes, I love that. Okay. Oh, that one's. Wait, Belle, do you want to go?
No, you go.
Okay, I just saw an exciting one. It's from Isadora. It says, to all, favorite sweet/treat/dessert. I quite like that question. Because it's a good one and it's a hard one. It'll make you think.
We're answering the real questions today.
Yeah, we're starting with the hard-hitting questions that people need to know.
Very important.
It is.
I recently met Tiana and she makes the best beignets.
I'm more of a cake person. We have a lot of cakes now with like all the like ceremonies and stuff like that. I'm always guaranteed there's a cake there.
That's fair. I kind of want to say some kind of pie. I don't know. Like fruity pie that's like also very sugary, I think.
I mean, growing up at the orphanage, we didn't really have sweet stuff, so just anything with sugar.
I mean, also in Russia, you have a lot of good things, but you wouldn't know they were if you kept your names.
I think I would probably have to say hot chocolate. Had a lot of that growing up, and of course, Anna and I love chocolate anytime we can get it. Plus, it's very nice with cold weather.
Bree Devins asked me what my favorite book is, and I always say this whenever somebody asks me this. I don't think that it's fair to ask me that question because I've read so many amazing books, but I think currently my favorite book is Little Woman. I read that again recently, and it's such a lovely book.
I think that's a good answer. I've read it a few times when I had some spare time.
It's a great book.
It is. It's very good.
Pineapple Sunflower asked, to all, what is your favorite animal?
I think if I don't say chameleon, Pascal might be a little upset with me. So, chameleon.
Literally, Sebastian has been yelling at me. No, okay, jeez. But fish are cool too. Flounder can't be with us right now because we're on land, and Flounder would die if we. So I have to say crab. Good. Okay.
Sorry, go ahead, Belle.
Okay. I do very much love horses. Philippe has a special place in my heart. But I'm not sure if horses are my favorite animal. I think dogs are.
I would probably have to say reindeer for myself, mostly because Sven has gotten us out of a lot of sticky situations, so he has a special place in my heart.
As he should.
Reindeer are better than people.
Yeah, I'd have to go with dogs as well. Like, Puka's just outside right now enjoying the snow, but
Yeah, I don't have good luck with animals. I mean, I try, but dogs bite me, horses buck me off. It hasn't been good, so I don't really have one.
wow, it sounds like you're the problem, Dimitri.
No. You're supposed to be on my side.
Reek D asked Elsa, can you stay in their city for 3 days so they can complete a snowman ritual thing?
Of course, and I'll bring Olaf along because he is a snowman expert, being a snowman himself.
Lyra Daphne asked to all, have you been to any other kingdom besides your own? If so, which was your favorite? Well, the Beast and I, well, Adam and I, we've been traveling a lot recently, but we had to stop because of COVID. But I did, like I said, I did visit New Orleans to see Tiana, and that was lovely.
I loved visiting Arendelle for Elsa's coronation and then for Anna's coronation. So it's beautiful there. It's so much fun, and I love seeing Elsa and Anna. So
we love having you, so you're always more than welcome to come.
yeah, I will definitely take you up on that, and I will be visiting more when it's safe.
Well, that being said, Anna and I always enjoy visiting the Kingdom of Corona and seeing Rapunzel and Flynn.
We love seeing you. It's so much fun. We always have a blast.
Anybody else want to answer that question, or?
I mean, you know, my family were deposed, to put it nicely, so I don't really have a kingdom.
Is the music still playing? It says that the music is playing in the chat.
Oh, it might.
Yeah, the music is in fact still playing over top of us. So it's very loud and they can't really hear us very well.
Oh no.
Oh
So, sorry about that. Just wait a little bit. Just some. Oh, okay, it stopped. Awesome.
Great.
Thank you, chat.
Yes.
It has vanished.
We would have never known.
No,
Now we would know.
we can't hear it, so we would have had no idea.
Anya, you were saying?
Oh, well, you know, there's no really other kingdom other than my own, seeing as, you know, my family were deposed. But Paris is lovely.
Oh, do you live near France?
Well, we've visited.
Okay, I live in France, so.
We don't talk about Paris.
Paris is lovely this time of year. All right, let's look for more questions.
Yeah, you know, when there's like an evil sorcerer back from the dead who's like trying to hunt you down, great place to have a little fight with them is Paris.
Sounds like it. Oh, Pineapple Sunflower asked, Ariel, what is your favorite species of fish?
Well, when we are in the ocean, we don't really have species. Like, we don't like reference them as species. We just call it by name. So like when like I came to land and like Eric had to like teach me species of fish, I mostly just call them by their names. So like flounder is an obvious bias. But yeah, also We have like a goldfish in like in our castle in like this big aquarium, and it's really nice and pretty.
That's very fascinating. Oh, Bree Devons asked, Elsa, besides winter, do you have another favorite season?
I would probably have to say summer, even though it's a complete opposite, but it's Olaf's favorite season, and he always gets so excited and happy when the sun is out and everyone can go have a picnic together. And we often do have picnics for all of us together, Anna, Kristoff, Sven, and Olaf. And it's just nice time to relax outside with everyone.
Tobias asked me what my favorite genre of book is. And I'm really into adventure books, but I've recently started reading more fantasy books, which is another very good genre. I definitely go towards the fiction books rather than the nonfiction books. They're just a lot more fun to read.
Lyra Daphne asked to all, do you have a favorite musical or play? And yeah. There's actually, one about Dimitri and I, though they do cut out probably the best thing I've ever told him.
And what would that be?
Would you like to tell them, Dimitri?
I think that's your line.
Well, sometimes he just gets a bit big for his boots, and it's just that boys are such babies.
I'm trying to think of one of my favorite musicals. I'm definitely more into plays and reading Shakespeare and such. But I think my favorite musical would probably be Wicked. It's a very, very lovely twist on The Wizard of Oz.
Good one. Now that's all I can think about.
No,
right?
I was trying to think, but you said Wicked, and I was like, oh, I really like Wicked too.
Yes, exactly.
I relate to Elphaba on so many levels.
So I think quite a few of you have musicals about you now, don't you?
I believe so. Ariel, don't you have a musical about you?
Yeah, I do. They added some like twists and turns that changed, but it worked well. I heard it was well made, right?
Oh, it has is it a quartet or a quintet where it just all comes together?
Yes, I heard that yours also had a quartet also.
All the best musicals do.
It's a requirement. All the best musicals must have a quartet or a quintet. You can't be successful without it.
Oh, Pineapple Sunflower asked to all, if you have them, how are your significant others? Eugene's okay. No, he's good. He's just he gets into a lot of mischief, so trying to keep him occupied can be a challenge. But other than that, he's doing great, hanging out, having a good time. Him and Maximus like to hang out as much as they won't admit that they're buddies. We all know that's a lie. So, yeah, he's good. Thank you for asking.
Well, we do have a couple here, if I'm not mistaken, so they would like to speak.
Yeah. Anya, how are you?
You know, I'm, as the kids say, vibing. How are you, Dimitri?
I'm good.
Well, Adam is doing very well. I'm staying at his castle for the time being, and we've just been having fun together.
Yeah, Eric's been showing me the village a lot, which is super, super nice. He never really got out much until like the whole thing that happened where I turned into a human and now everything is going great. Getting to know the people and learn more things about the human world. Y'all are really interesting.
What is it about princes and just not visiting the town?
I don't know.
I had to beg Adam to go visit the town.
I think for some reason it's their royal duty to like not visit the villages. I don't know why. You have to know the people to get the kingdom.
Exactly. Well, see, for him, he's more of a. Well, they did try and kill him when he was a beast, so it's understandable that he has had his reservations. But the people aren't all that bad. Not all of them are Gaston, and Gaston's,
Like which royal hasn't had some like the people attempt to kill them, honestly?
Honestly,
Thank you, Elsa.
Considering there was a point in time where I got put in jail because people were scared of my ice magic, which is considerably understandable. I was scared of myself for a while. I think it just comes with being royalty.
Rapunzel, can you speak on that? Because
I
don't know
sure
if I can relate.
I sure can, Belle. Sometimes you get taken as a baby and then raised by a woman who is not your mother but says she's your mother, and then find out that you're a princess, and then she finds out that you've found out, and then bad things happen. So, but luckily, I'm free from that situation now. So, now I can live in the kingdom with everybody else, and it's great. But yeah, I can certainly relate to this topic.
I am so glad that I was not born a royal.
It's interesting.
Just royalty things.
Just royalty.
Just
Hey, Dimitri, as someone who was not born royal, do you ever want to kill royalty?
No.
I can't.
On purpose.
There was a time where I did wish that Adam was, gone.
What's the next question?
I see Aurora's put the hashtag just royalty things in the chat.
Wonderful.
I love that. I love that we've started this. That's very good.
Lyra Keystone asked Belle any book recommendations. I read a very good book that was called The True Confessions of Charlotte Doyle, and it's a fun book. It's fictions, even though it does say it's fictional, even though it does say The True Confessions. But it's a very lovely book. Fun read. If you like young women on ships, I definitely recommend it.
That sounds exciting.
mm-hmm.
Oh, Taylor
there's several coups that happen on the ship, so it's very fun.
Taylor has a book-related question as well for me. They say, Raps, do you reread the books if you have time to spare? I sure do. I don't know how you knew that, but I do. And then after that, I'll paint the walls some more, because I'm sure there's room somewhere.
Well, do you have any book recommendations?
Oh, that's a good question. Let me think. I do love Little Women. I'm looking at it on my shelf right now.
The novel Little Woman is very nice.
It's very good. Wow. See, suddenly now I can't remember any books.
I totally understand that.
Because I did think about it earlier, and then you said Little Women, and now, much like Wicked, now all I can think about is Little
I'm
Women.
so sorry.
No, it's okay. It's a good answer. It's a good answer.
Oh, there's a suggestion from Aurora in the chat that you might like.
I feel like Raps would like Six of Crows series. Oh wow, funny you should mention that, Aurora. Because I do very much enjoy that series. So, that's a good. Thank you for helping me with my recommendation, because that's a good recommendation. I love that duology very much.
Oh, Robs, have you read the Raven Cycle series?
I have.
I just finished them.
Oh my goodness.
Such a good series.
It is. I wholeheartedly agree. Oh, here's an interesting one. Pineapple Sunflower says, Belle, what were your first thoughts on Adam when he became human again?
Well, I thought that it was a big change. I was very surprised, to say the least. I wasn't quite expecting him to look like that, but and it was definitely interesting to get used to. But he's very attractive, and he's also very kind, and it doesn't hurt that he's so good looking. Oh, Pineapple Sunflower asked, Raps, what's your favorite painting?
Ooh, another hard-hitting question. Very good question.
Maybe of your own paintings?
Ooh, that's interesting. Honestly, of my own, I think I'm partial to a piece I did on the wall in my tower, of myself looking up at the lanterns. I don't know, it just has a lot of sentimental value to me, and I'd love to recreate it in the palace one day. Maybe make like a even bigger mural of it.
There's a question for all of us from NB Productions, to all favorite song at the moment. And well, there was one that for me, I learned to help me remember things. When Dimitri didn't tell me that he didn't think I was Anastasia, but was still just trying to con me into being in his con. So teaching me the ways of princess. And there's just a bit at the end that really helps like me remember stuff, and it helps me remember things that I've sort of repressed a bit, with the caviar, the stroganoff, the samovar, the feathered hat, that cousin drank, the duke was short, and here a wolf and there a cat. The horse's name was Romeo, so tell me something new.
Impressive.
That was impressive. I was like, wow. Elsa, yeah, me too.
Oh, Adam showed me a really, really good song. I think it's called "Line Without a Hook" by Ricky Montgomery.
Oh,
It's a very good song.
I love that song.
So nice.
Very cute.
It's so good. I'm actually trying to see if I can remember who did my favorite song at the moment. I remember song titles, but not always the artist.
So that's fair.
So, Dimitri, while you're trying to remember the name, you've had one in your head recently.
It's definitely not my favorite song though. It's just stuck in my head.
Want to share with the class?
No, it's like something for woodchucks.
No, share with us.
That is gonna get in all of your heads, and you're gonna hate me.
That's fair.
Because you princesses like to
Okay.
go around and sing all the time. So if you have this in your head, people are gonna think you've gone insane. See, now Anya's doing it.
He's been singing it all day.
Oh no. What's that new one? I quite like that new one by Olivia Rodrigo, Driver's License.
Yes, I was just That's it.
It's so good, and it really, I feel like it fills this part of me that never got the chance to have like a teen heartbreak, you know? So I just like to belt it and pretend that I am that I am her singing that song, because it's very cathartic, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it reminds me a lot when like Eric was hypnotized, and I was like, oh no, I'm just gonna be taken away. But then it turned out Ursula was like, he's hypnotized, and I'm like, oh, he actually likes me.
I feel like even though they have very different vibes, like Driver's License and the one where like everyone does the like belt with the all I wanted was you thing, those both like, oh, if you need
Same
to get
vibe.
some stuff out.
Paramore has some really good songs.
Elsa, did you figure it out?
I did. So this was kind of an older song. It's been out for a minute, but The Luckiest by Ben Folds is actually capturing my heart right now. It's just so soft and light, and just it just kind of makes me feel good about where I am right now, because I'm very lucky to be having the life I have and free to use my powers as I want. And my sister is the Queen of Arendelle, taking care of our people with Kristoff, who is a very, very good man. So
Oh, that's sweet.
much better than Hans. All I'm gonna say.
It's the truth.
Aurora Storm asked Ariel, your thoughts on aquariums?
They don't want to be there. They shouldn't be there. It should be their choice. Most of them are not going to agree with that. So you should ask a fish, or any creature for that matter, would you like to be in this tank? If they say no, let them go.
That's a good rhyme. If they say no, let them go. Very important lesson about
I think most, if not all of nature should be free to
Exactly.
use how they want to be.
I agree. I also think that aquariums and zoos should act as kind of like a rescue center for animals who can't live in
exactly
in the wildlife, because you know they were injured and they would otherwise need human attention, and it's difficult for them to be re-released into the wild after that. So I think that there's a lot of good that they can do, but there's also a lot of bad that they can do as well. Pineapple Sunflower asked a similar question to the song question, but it's our favorite song to sing. I'm gonna have to think about that. I am, of course, partial to, you know, the songs that I like to sing, but I have to think about that one.
Me, it would either be the song in the music box that my grandmother used to sing to me, and now I sing around. Or I really like that one, She was looking kind of dumb with her finger and her thumb.
That song sounds familiar. Do you
I
wanna?
can't quite put my finger on where I've heard it before.
No, neither. I think another princess might have something to do with it though.
I think you're onto something.
What's her name?
I think it's another one of those red-headed princesses. We have a lot of number of those.
Oh, that one, and also Shrock?
Oh, I thought his name was Shaq.
Well, he
Shaq?
lives in a shack.
Oh, he lives in
I thought he lived in a swamp.
Maybe
isn't there a
he's in a swamp and he lives in a shack.
Is the shack? So the shack is in the swamp.
Maybe the shack is in the swamp.
Mm-hmm.
So then what would
about
his name be?
Subsidence?
But he's not the princess.
No.
No.
Are we sure?
Are we?
That's a good question. Are we sure?
Wow, we went from answering a question to uncovering a mystery. And I love it.
We should start a team for solving mysteries in the fence.
That'd be amazing.
Oh, we could even like have it as like a business, call it something incorporated, you know?
Yes, we can come up with an idea.
Definitely. Well, speaking of redheaded princesses, one of my favorite songs to sing would probably be Touch the Sky. It's Merida's.
Yeah, that's a bop.
That's such a good taste in music, and I love singing it.
I keep getting a question about the aquarium heist. If it benefits the fishkin and free, I'm all for it. Who's organizing this?
Just
I can
remember
vote that.
water for like. Please remember water if you're gonna do an aquarium heist. Like, don't just take the fish out. Don't just grab the fish.
Yes, but like take the tank and like just throw them back in the water.
I mean, I'm not.
Yeet.
I'm not gonna.
I was just gonna say I know some water spirits who could probably help.
All right.
I was gonna say
Like
I probably shouldn't volunteer my husband, but also he does have a history of thieving, so he might be good with the like sneaking part, you know. If you need that kind of help, I could get you in contact with Eugene and see what happens.
All right. Got the team together. Let's go.
I also my staff, the staff at the castle, definitely know what it's like to be imprisoned and aren't a huge fan of other people being imprisoned. So if I got word around, I could get you some more help.
All right, bet. Let's get this team together. This can also go with the mystery team.
I just circling back. Rapunzel, your husband.
Yes.
It sounds like he'd really get along with Dimitri.
You know, you're probably right. I think they'd have a fun time hanging out. They could trade stories from the good old days, you know?
Yeah, you know, you hit your husband over the head with a frying pan. Dimitri tried to wake me up and I accidentally punched him in the face. They have so many things in common.
Yeah, you know, that's they have some things to relate, to talk about.
Yeah.
They some good conversation starters there. Lots of opportunities.
Pineapple Sunflower asked Ariel, have you heard of Percy Jackson? And if you have, is he your uncle?
heard that name like thrown around. I haven't been in like the water a while to like hear more stories. I think my father might know him.
That name also sounds familiar to me. I don't know where, maybe I read it somewhere, like in a book or something.
If you find out any more information, you might want to contact me, because if somehow this person's related to me, I need to see.
Yeah, I certainly will. I'll do some research on that.
Though, speaking of people being related to you, Ariel, there was someone, I can't remember their name, but I was watching something recently, and I thought there was a like similarity. I thought you might be related. He talks about the highs and lows of high school football. Is it?
I don't know how to play football. I don't even. What is football?
You have your feet, and there's a ball.
There's a ball. Okay.
And you kick the ball. At least that's how we do it over here.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah. And then I don't know how the scoring system works. I'm going to be honest with you.
I wouldn't know either.
Because I believe there's a difference between American football and English, British football. Or, I guess, the entire rest of the world football.
And you said I'm related to this person? How?
I don't know. There was just a similarity, like not even just physical, because it's just, I don't know. It felt like, that feeling when you feel like someone must have interacted with someone before. It was just a weird one.
I'm just discovering family secrets, and no one told me. Trina never told me anything at all. So I'm just finding this out.
More mysteries to be uncovered
by the Incorporated Club.
Yes.
We'll add it to
Mysteries Incorporated.
Yeah.
We have an agenda now.
We do have an agenda, you're right. We should, you know what we need to do? We need to designate people jobs so that way we can have like an organized, so we need someone to organize the agenda so that we like know what to do, and we can organize our meetings, and then we can get things done and solve mysteries.
And we'll have a theme song.
I mean, we're Disney royalty. We are required to sing at some point. So theme song is required.
Yeah, Sebastian wants to help out. Yeah, you can compose it if you like.
That's a good idea.
Dimitri, do you want to be the resident himbo?
I don't have a choice.
No.
I don't think it's a bad job if that makes you feel any better.
You're there for support.
Yeah, the emotional support himbo.
Aurora Storm said Disney's coming with a cease and desist. Well, we can all fear the big mouse, but that doesn't mean that we can't disobey him.
Oh, okay, this is I like this question. Reet D says, how do you relieve stress? Examples, cooking, reading, sleeping, etc. I think that's a good question for right now because we're talking about doing all this stuff with our new mystery gang. And I think after we perform all these tasks, we're going to need to relax a little bit. So
I personally read when I want to de-stress.
I like collecting stuff. Like, like when sometimes you go on the beach and there's like little objects. Oh, that's nice. And you can add them to the collection.
I guess I have a couple, but I guess if I had to pick a favorite, I'd probably say art. I like painting and drawing and things like that. So I'd say that would probably be my number one thing to de-stress.
I usually prefer singing or even just making ice sculptures just to kind of practice my skill, I guess. But mostly the singing. I tend to do that a lot when I'm stressed.
I don't know. There's a few things. Just, curling up by a warm fire or sometimes dancing. And just, as long as I'm with the people that I care about, it just de-stresses me.
That's a good answer. I don't really have it.
Oh my gosh, Elsa, I've just realized. So with your ice sculptures, what if I sketch something for you? Would you be able to turn it into an ice sculpture?
Oh, most definitely.
Oh,
We can start our own gallery. Sculptures, paintings.
oh my gosh, that's a brilliant idea. Oh, I love that. Okay, we'll have to get working on that because that's a great idea. Ooh.
Absolutely.
I feel like my dad would really get along with you guys. He's really into building stuff and inventing things.
Ooh.
That's
I would love to help out if I'm allowed.
Yes,
Of course.
Of course. We need help for our gallery. Everybody's got something that they can add to this new genius idea that Elsa's had.
Awesome. So we have the mystery in group, and then we have the gallery.
We're busy.
Yeah.
Some of us are ruling things up, so we've got a lot to do.
We can throw in a couple.
Yeah,
more
it'll be
things.
produced.
What if we also throw a concert?
We
Wow.
could.
What if the gallery was open? We open the gallery with like a little party, and the party has like guest performers. And then we perform as like the concert at the gallery.
But consider this takes place on a cruise ship.
Oh, what cruise ship
Oh,
were you thinking of? Because I had like a hotel in mind that I wanted to.
Or like an amusement park or something.
yeah, I was
What if
thinking,
it was a hotel amusement park?
oh, that could work too. In the chat, Aurora's reminded me, it's called the Princess Andromeda cruise ship.
Oh.
And apparently, like, it's a very nice ship,
Yeah.
I mean, it has princess in the name.
It does.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It must be credible somehow.
Yeah. Who would name a cruise ship the Princess Andromeda and have foul intentions?
Yeah.
Honestly.
But yeah, I think either the Princess Andromeda or some type of amusement park hotel, maybe like cartoon themed. I wonder if there are any hotels that fit that description. Do you guys know of any?
I'm not sure.
Ariel? Has Eric told you about anything? I'm trying, because I remember something about it, but I can't put my finger on it.
It might be the hotel. There's a little bit area in the ocean, and it's called the Bikini Bottom.
Oh.
And I think I know someone who works at the hotel, but I don't know what the hotel is. He's a sponge or something.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Well, I think that since we know about the Princess Andromeda, we should probably go with that one.
Yeah.
Like a good plan.
Oh, the Pineapple Sunflower has apparently given us a good piece of advice. We're not allowed to walk on the roof, or else we fulfill the destiny of blowing up the boat.
Oh, that's not good. No.
We don't
That's
want to
fine.
blow up a
Loads of us
ship.
have loads of us have dealt with whole destiny things before. I mean, just no one walk on the roof. Who would walk on a roof anyway?
That's my question. Why would we walk on a roof anyway.
I wouldn't want people walking on my roof. The last time people walked on the roof of the castle, well, Gaston got killed. So that wasn't a bad thing. But Adam almost got killed, which was a bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, Eugene has walked on plenty of roofs in his day, and also he's ridden Maximus on a roof, so like he has experience in this area, and knock on wood, nothing bad has happened to him yet. So
Yeah.
let's hope to keep that streak going, because I have a feeling he's not done walking on roofs.
I feel like of all of us here, the biggest liability for walking on a roof is going to be the emotional support himbo.
Yeah, I've had to take a lot of roofs in my life. It's the sneakiest place to go.
Like
Sneaky
traveling
place.
on one, or did you like steal an entire roof? Please clarify. I never know with you.
No, just walking on a roof while stealing other things.
Well, it's a bit dangerous to walk on the roof of the Arendelle Castle since I kind of left a nice sheet of ice on top, so never
Well,
never
that's
shoot
a
that down
defense
after we
mechanism.
left.
No thieves can come in and, like, I don't know, steal a crown or something.
I mean, I left my sister in charge of the kingdom, but that doesn't mean I'm still a protective big sister, so
Sometimes you just got to throw the whole roof away.
But wouldn't
Yeah,
that be easier to get in?
Metaphorical roof, Ariel.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that's certainly an option. I don't know if it's a good option.
You know, how many things in life are really a good option, though?
There are several I can think of. Isadora Jane said, "Don't forget about the dome roofs," which is a good point. Those are hard to climb.
most definitely.
Yeah.
That's why we haven't been broken into.
Yeah, we have some beautiful domed roofs over in Russia.
Ariel, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
For your father's castle underwater, how would roofs work? Because you would be able to just, like you
Swim
would
through.
be swimming from the top down through the roof, right?
Yeah. I was talking about Eric's kingdom, but I haven't been to like my father's kingdom in a while. I don't know. I should ask him that. Don, do you want to like come visit and talk about like the architecture of Atlantica?
I would absolutely love to.
Oh, you know who I realized has a really difficult roof to walk on? Princess Jasmine.
Oh, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. That makes me nervous because I feel like Eugene would take one look at it and be like, I have to try. And
I think Aladdin's probably found a way though.
You know what? I think Aladdin and Eugene would really get along.
I
feel like
completely agree.
I feel like maybe us princesses have a type. I'm beginning to think.
Yeah, I'm starting to notice too.
Mine hasn't stolen anything except my heart. So
Gross.
I was gonna say the same thing.
All right, well, I guess it's
Except
just
not quite as cheesy as that. Reet D asked everyone, who in this group is most likely to blackmail everyone else?
ooh, an ominous question.
Dimitri, you want to answer that?
Oh, just me.
I don't know if anyone else here would. Maybe Anya.
You're not wrong, but you didn't have to be so loud about it.
I mean, somebody asked the question. We should answer it.
Phil does have a point.
For me.
And it looks like we have a couple more minutes left. So if any of you guys have any last questions for all of us to answer, love to hear them. Oh, Isidore Jane asked, to all, do you listen to Girl in Red, Sweater Weather, Everybody Talks? Because I do listen to Sweater Weather.
Listen to all of those. Those are all nice songs.
Sweater Weather is a great song. What about you, Elsa? Do you listen to Girl in Red? Elsa?
I'm sorry?
Do you listen to Girl in Red?
Yes, I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
Okay. Yes, I do sometimes.
I think I'm with Ariel. I like all of those, honestly.
Anya, Dimitri?
I think those songs are a little too modern for us to know.
But we know them.
You know, those are all good songs, but have you ever considered the Woodchuck song?
Oh, it was out of my head, and now it's part of it.
Oh no.
I think we can answer one more question, probably. So let's look for a good last question.
I like the one from Pineapple Sunflower. It's just a short one, but the dawn, midday, evening, sunset, or sunrise.
I like that one also.
That's a good question. So do we want to go in order?
Why not?
Yeah, we can do that. Wait, so that means I'm first, right?
That means you're first.
Yeah.
Oh no, I shouldn't have agreed to that. Okay. You know what? Honestly, I think I'd probably say sunset. I just think it's so pretty, and it's just so pretty, and I have good memories associated with the lanterns. Right after it gets dark, and it just it's very nice. It's very nice. So sunset for me.
I really like evening because it reminds me of that like little boat ride Eric and I took with all like the fireflies and all the singing. So it's good memories.
Out of those ones, probably evening. Or, I'm kind of a night owl.
Yeah. When we were there, I used to really like the sunsets over St. Petersburg, just down by the dock.
I really like the dawn, and waking up right before sunrise and just going outside and drinking a nice cup of coffee.
I think dawn's probably my favorite. Reminds me of when I finished building my ice castle and I felt very free for the first time. So it always has good memories for me.
Awesome. Okay, so I think that's about it for the time that we have. I guess we should say our goodbyes. Stay safe, stay healthy, wash your hands, social distance, make good choices.
Mm-hmm.
And look after your mental health.
Very important.
Very true. And thanks for coming and hanging out with us.
Yeah, this was so much fun.
Yeah.
This was fun. We should do this again.
Yeah, we should.
Don't be like Dimitri. Don't steal things.
Don't steal them.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey guys, this is the Radar. I just wanted to say thank you all so much for hanging out with us on this live stream and being part of our Frost Disney panel. we will be doing live streams next week. I'm not sure if we're starting on Thursday or Friday next week, so just keep an eye on this page to see when we post our updates on that. Again, thank you all so much for hanging out with us, and have a wonderful day.